Hi loves, how are you doing? It's been a while, I know, but I'm here to talk to you if you are feeling lost, if you are feeling unsure, if you are feeling stuck, if you are feeling, burnt out, preferably lost. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how to figure out what to do in your 20s. If you're feeling lost, if you're feeling stuck, unsure, like you're so confused about what to do in your 20s, that is what we're going to be talking about in this video. So if you know you fall into that category, best you take a seat and listen. Why I feel like I'm in a good position to actually talk to you about this is I'm in my 20s. I have been able to, in a way, figure out my career path and what I actually want to do in my life. And I've also been able to do so many trial and errors. Like I've had experiences, yes, even at this my young age. So, but I've come to realize that there are quite a number of people that have also gotten to that stage I was some years ago, and they're still in their trying to figure it out phase, confused phase, unsure phase, stuck phase, lost phase, and they're trying so many things. Some are even too tired to start trying, some are too tired of trying, and they're like, oh, I don't know what to do, I just want to give it all up, I'm tired. All of these can come up. Definitely, you're in your 20s, you're trying to figure out, you're trying to make something of yourself and for yourself, and it can be daunting, it can be tiring. Relax, okay? Relax. We are all in this together. Now, this is a disclaimer. Not everyone has it all figured out, okay? We're still all trying, even if we feel like we have gotten to that point of, oh, now I know what I want to do in my life. We're still swimming, we're still floating, we're still trying, we're still doing things, okay? And I don't want you to be left behind, and that's why I'm going to be sharing some tips that can actually help you to figure out these today. So my friends, number one thing that I'm going to encourage you to do is to find your passion. Now, we all have something inbuilt, we all have something inside of us that pushes us or that we love to do. For some it's art, painting, drawing, for some it's sports, for some it's content creation, for some it's tech, for some it's singing, for some it's so different. We all have various passions, and whenever you're trying to figure out your career path, that's when you need to look for that passion of yours. We all have it, everyone has it. For some, it might take them time to discover, while for some, it's an everyday thing for them. So they don't even know that that's their passion. They don't even know that that's their talent, and they should be monetizing it. So what I'm trying to say here is the first thing you have to do is to find your passion. What's that thing that you never ever get tired of doing? What's that thing that you always derive joy from doing? What's that thing that you yearn to do, you love to do? Now, after you have found that out, it has to be something that you're not doing for money. I know that's like a very big thing that you might want to start thinking, oh, why else am I running a career if it's not for money? Why else am I working if it's not for money? If it's your passion, it's not going to be for money. Now, take out the money. Do you still feel like doing it? Do you still feel like making art if money isn't involved? Do you still always want to go to your canvas if money is not involved? Do you still feel like doing tech if money is not involved? I know I'm striking a nerve for some people. Do you still feel like doing all of those things that you think is your passion if money is not involved? Now, that is when you are going to figure out that, oh, this is my passion or this is not my passion. Now, this passion is what most people might call purpose, but I would say purpose plus talent is your passion. If you've been able to discover your purpose and you refine it, it becomes a talent, then that's your passion, you have found your passion. Now, remember I said that for some people it might take them time to discover. Some they've already discovered and they're so used to it that they don't even know that that's their talent. Yes, I totally understand. Now, you need to be able to do like trial and error. So before you start to polish your passion or refine your talent, if you are struggling finding or discovering your passion, something you can do is trial and error. Give yourself chance for experiences. Try this. There's something that they don't know and they just need to try so many things before they can discover, which is cool. You have all the time. You're in your 20s. You don't have all the time, but you know. So in your 20s, right, you can actually give yourself a dedicated time to experience things, to try out things. You might not try public speaking. Oh, I think this is my calling. I went there and I didn't even feel shy. I didn't have stage fright. I went there and boom, I was just speaking. The words were just coming out. It was like I knew the crowd from before. It was seamless. It was sweet. I totally enjoyed myself on the stage. Now you might have actually discovered your passion. After discovering your passion, that's number 2. Now we're going to number 3. Polish that passion. You have to refine it. You have to upskill. You have to sharpen it. You have to do something about it. Now you have found out that what you love to do is public speaking. Take courses on public speaking. Look for other public speakers. Look for other people that talk. Look for people that host webinars. Try to collaborate with them. Try to talk to them. So now let me just give you a backstory of mine. When I started in tech, I actually was a product designer. I think I put this on LinkedIn somewhere. I'm going to put the link in the description below. So I used to be a UI UX designer. It was good for me. I learned it so fast. It was like it was already inbuilt for me. I totally enjoyed it. But it got to a stage I was like, I don't think this is for me, because for one, it was like the market was too saturated. For 2, it was like I don't find it challenging enough. Like, I just come on here, design a few screens and I'm done. Why do I keep feeling that way? Even though sometimes it takes me like 3 months to work on a website, to design a website or to design an app. It could take me that long, 3 months, especially if you're working with a team that is not so agile, right? You might have that delay. And while at that, I would still end up thinking, I want more. It looks like I'm not contented with that box that I have been put in. Now that was when I was like, okay, I'm gonna try product management. I tried product management, and after like 4 months in it, I started to find out that this is my space. And now in this space of product management, I've been able to do so many things. I've been able to work in product marketing. I've been able to work in growth product management. I've been able to work in data product management, like diverse things under product management. I have been able to work there and in different sectors. That's when you know that this is your calling. You never get tired. You just keep trying out new things in that same space, and it comes to you easily. So yeah, that's what I was saying. You need to be able to polish it. After I discovered it, I started to take more courses. I started to relate with people that are in the same field with me. I started to check out product management courses. I started to take boot camps, live trainings, pre-recorded trainings. Anywhere I see anything to upskill me, if it was live event, virtual event, I would jump on it. Totally, I would always jump on it, and it helped me. That's how I was able to refine my skill. That's how I was able to upskill. That's how I was able to polish this passion of mine that has now actually provided for me. It has helped me to earn a living. So now what comes first is polishing that passion, and seamlessly that passion is just going to help you to earn a living. So let the passion come first and money can come after. You don't have to chase the money. The money is literally going to chase you. That's what people don't know. At the end of the day, don't do this for what you want to get, but what you want to give. Sometimes when I'm mentoring people, I say, why do you want to do this? Why do you want to become a product manager? Why do you really want to? And someone say, oh, because it's one of the easy ways to get into tech. And I'm like, Who told you that lie? It's not one of the easy ways to get into tech. Okay, you can try so many other tech courses. This is not one of the easy ways to get into tech, and this is not even reason enough. You need to be passionate about this thing. If not, you will get tired, because as a product manager, you're going to be doing a lot of things. So I need them to like give me more reason, more in-depth reason. What I'm looking for is, I want to do this because of what I want to give, not what I want to get. That's one thing you should have at the back of your mind. What is it you want to give with this passion of yours? Not what you want to get, not the money, not any other thing that might come with it, but what you want to give, which is 1, your knowledge, 2, your contribution to the ecosystem, 3, your wealth of value to the tech industry, your contribution to numerous products that you're going to be developing. These are the things that you should actually think of when you want to jump into a career or build your career or discover your career. After you have been able to upskill and you are now at the stage of, I know a few things in this field or in this journey, then you can now start to collaborate with people, host webinars with people, host virtual events with people, reach out to people to ask them to put you on the stage. You want to speak at this event. Sometimes you actually have to register. It's that simple. Register as a speaker and you get access to speak. It's that simple. Do that, and from there it's easy peasy. Maybe not so easy peasy, but you can now get the hang of it. Now you're in the game and you know the things to do. So these steps I'm trying to give you all are not that easy to accomplish. I always love to work with timelines, and whenever you are building your career, I always tell people, give yourself a timeline. Give yourself, say, 2 years, 1 year, and this 1 year, break it down into like each quarter. In this quarter, this is what I want to achieve. Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. By the end of the 4th quarter, I want to be able to do this, or I want to have become this. It's that simple. Okay, maybe not so simple again, but you can do it. You can do it. You can actually make something of yourself and for yourself. So by following these steps, at the end of whatever timeline you have given yourself, you'll be able to make something of yourself. You'd have seen the difference in the before you and the after you. That's how sweet it is. And trust me, when you get to that position, you're just going to feel the difference. You're just going to feel that elevated, you're going to have that elevated feeling like, wow, I actually feel on top of my world. You don't have to compete with anyone. Okay, yeah, this person is doing better, that person is doing better. One thing you need to think of is, you've got your own world, and are you at the top of your world or you're still below? You need to be able to rule your world. It's like I just made an advert for Glow. I think it's Glow that uses that, right? Rule your world, something like that. I can't really remember. Okay, so let's recall. From the beginning, we talked about finding your purpose. After you have found your purpose, remember I said not everyone can discover their purpose easily. So you need to try out new things, create experiences for yourself before you can find out your purpose. For some people, and some they already have it, so it's inbuilt. So discover that purpose, refine your purpose, like polish it, create something of it, build it, enlarge it, increase it. After you have done that, then you need to collaborate with people. This is where most people find it so hard to, because they feel like, oh, I've discovered my talent and now I can, just do things on my own small scale. Now we are in the digital world. Okay, just get that. Just understand that we're in the digital world and you can do a lot more with collaboration. Look at people in your field, look at people in that field that you have discovered for yourself. Try to relate with them, try to, do something with them. Remember we talked about we use public speaking as an example. You can check out people that are in public speaking. I think I know a few right now, their names are not coming to my head. Reach out to those people. Say, introduce yourself responsibly and politely, and you're not trying to get so much from them, or like you're not in their neck or in, you know, all the time bugging them. Just please do it responsibly. I think I need to like make another video about how you reach out to people. A lot of people just get it wrong. Reaching out to people the right way can get you a lot, you know, can get you where you want to get to faster than you imagine. So backtrack to what we're talking about. Relate with these people, collaborate with these people. You might not be able to do like big scale collaborations, but little ones, like have host webinars together, jump on Instagram live together, jump on YouTube live together, have a video together, work on an article together. That's collaboration. Do these things together, put it out there on the internet, and create that footprint for yourself. Okay, so after you have done that, after you have collaborated, related with people, made a mark for yourself in that industry, you realize that you've started to come up. And to be honest, that part is just so fulfilling, especially if it's your passion. You're doing it without pressure, you're doing it interestingly, like you enjoy doing it. That when you get to that level, it's just so sweet, it's so fulfilling, so refreshing. Okay, and that's when the money starts to chase you. At the end of the day, you're attracting the money. Your passion is attracting the money. Remember I said, do it for what you want to give, not what you want to get. So please try to always collaborate with people in your industry. And finally, give back. Be willing to give back. It does not mean you have to give out money. It could be creating a free course. It does not mean that you don't have to charge for your services. Like maybe if you're called for an event, to speak at an event or something, and you want to charge, and they're like, oh, because you want to give back, you're not supposed to charge. Now that's a lie. Okay, you could charge, but a way of giving back is probably creating a free course for beginners in public speaking, hosting free virtual events. You know, all of these are ways of giving back, and be willing to do it. Okay, it can be tricky sometimes, but trust me, once you do this, it opens doors for so many other things in your life. And that, my friend, is where we draw the curtain for today. Recall everything I've said, take a seat, watch it, make notes, create your roadmap. And at the end of creating this roadmap, I want you to come back and say, hey Victoria, this is what I did after watching your video. This was I've been able to do. Drop a comment, come to my DM, send me an email, just let me know how far you've come. Say, hey Victoria, this is what I've been able to do, and now I need your help. I want to polish my skills, I want to do this. How do I go about it? Who can you refer me to? Can you recommend to me? All of this is what I'll be so glad to hear, because I know that I've been able to make an impact via this video. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I really love the fact that I was able to come back and do this, because I've gotten so many messages, you know, from people, especially on LinkedIn, like, hey, I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm in my 20s, I don't know where to start from, I'm confused. I hope this video has answered a lot of questions. It's really helpful if you can sit down and, you know, watch it intently. Remember, intentionality matters. Okay, we're making big moves in 2025, we're taking those big steps in 2025, and we are discovering ourselves in 2025. So don't forget, we still got, you know, a few months this year, and you can actually do a lot this year. You could discover yourself this year and make a big move in 2025. So that, my friends, has brought us to the end of this video. Thank you so much once again. Please don't forget to like, share to your friends that are in their 20s, share to your friends that you would love them to discover themselves, or that are feeling confused, stuck, lost. Share it to them. I'm sure they will make a sense of it. And yeah, that's it. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.